My name is Martin Gorosko. I'm the head of business development at Tallinn Science Park Tehnopol. For the past 6 years, I have been working with very many early-stage startup companies, helping them to get investment ready. Besides that, I'm also an active member in Estonian Business Angels Network and conducting very early-stage investments to tech-related companies. So, is the angel capital suitable capital for your company? First of all, you should mind the growth stage and the valuation of the company. Because if the valuation of the company and the business prospect that you have varies somewhere around €500,000 to €1.5 million, then potentially angel capital is pretty suitable for you. Second of all, try to set up the runway and try to define the KPIs that you are going to achieve with this specific angel capital round. Because angels are all about traction, they are all about revenue increase, and try to make sure that you meet those expectations. Finally, the round should fall in line with the expectations of the angel investor. Angel investors normally invest 5 to 50K in syndications, and they expect to have the returns in 3 to 5 years, and the returns should be as high as 10x. So if you can deliver that and your traction shows the growth just that amount, then the angel capital is the right kind of capital for your company. So, where to find the right kind of angel investors? Angel investors are herd animals. They tend to work closely together, they communicate very actively, and normally they have like clubs or associations joining those angels together. The lowest hanging fruit for you might be the angel organizations or associations. They normally include tens or hundreds of different types of business angels, and they have the awesome deal flow management there. So if you want to get or have the impression for the huge scope of angels, then just approach the angel associations. Also, try to be really active in the local startup community, because there are a lot of different events happening, and the angels are all about interacting in those events and seeking for the perfect deal flow for them. How to find data about the angels and how to understand the track record of the specific angel that you are interacting with. Angels, they are pretty outspoken people. They need to promote their portfolios, and potentially you can have a really quick overview in social media what the angels are doing, where they have invested. Try LinkedIn, for instance. Also, check out the local newsroom, because there are specific channels for the investment communities, and all those investment news are being published constantly. So just subscribe there and check out it constantly. Also, try to use the Crunchbase, because if we are already talking about established companies, investments, then Crunchbase covers basically everything, and you can have the very detailed information about the investment rounds, plus the names of the angels that have been participating there. So how to approach a business angel? It's rather simple, because angels are very used to being approached, because this is their core business. They need to look for the startups that they can invest in. So pre-prepared for very many meetings, because normally if you want to put together the investment round, it takes at least 15 meetings with the angel to get meaningful results in. Second of all, try to go for one-on-one meetings, because they always work the best. If you have the opportunity to present yourself in peak stages, it's a good ground to set up those one-on-one meetings. If you can rely on intros, do that, because personal interaction is very important for angels, and if you can get recommendations beforehand, it helps a lot to get on the table with the angel. Try to be prepared as well, because angels are used to selecting the companies based on the materials. So make sure you have the awesome presentation, the financial plan, and the good proposal for the investors lined up as well. So how to choose the right kind of angel investor for your company? First thing you need to consider is that angels are not only about the money, because they bring definitely the extra value for the company and business development as well. So if you are selecting those angels, try to make sure that the track record is suitable for you. For instance, that they have the experience in your line of business or in the markets that you want to enter. And also try to understand what is the extra value that the angel can provide for you. Maybe it's the network, maybe it's the contacts, maybe it's easy access to markets or customers, maybe it's easy access for follow-on investments. So try to search the background a bit, do the desktop research, and indicate the best persons for you. Another thing that is rather important is the personal click. There is a good saying that investors and founders need to drink at least 5 bottles of wine before the deal happens. Try to do that, or at least try to have a common lunches and suppers together with the angels to find if they are actually your persons. It's always good to have cross-border investors and angel investors in your investment syndications. Definitely, they have better access to those regional markets where they are operational. They can provide you very good follow-on investment links and interact with the VC community in those regions. One very awesome point there is related to the diversity in your advisory board, because having cross-border people in your advisory board brings extra point of views there, and you potentially make smarter decisions related to your company. Thank you for listening, and I hope this content helps you to find the right kind of investors for your company.